Hello students and welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. My name is Ramandeep Singh. Students, Negotiable Instruments Act is an important topic for SBI CBO exam, right? And today I'm going to discuss 15 most important questions from Negotiable Instrument Act, right? So stay focused and pause the video after the question. Try to guess the correct answer, right? Is it important to remember the section number? Yes, it is important. So let's start the session with the question number one. Before the question number one, SBI CBO 2025 course is available on bankexamstoday.com, in which we are covering the entire syllabus with the help of video classes, notes, quizzes, and the full length test series. Interview preparation is included in the course. Link to join the course is available in the description. This is my WhatsApp number where you can ask your doubts regarding anything, right? Anything related to SBI CBO exam. So let's start the session with the question number one. Which of the following is not a negotiable instrument as per the Negotiable Instruments Act 1881? Promissory note, bills of exchange, a cheque, or a share certificate. A share certificate is not a negotiable instrument, right? A share certificate is not a negotiable instrument. According to the Negotiable Instrument Act, there are only three kinds of negotiable instruments. First one is promissory notes, bills of exchange, and a cheque. These three are considered as a negotiable instrument. A share certificate is not freely transferable by endorsement and delivery, right? What is the maximum validity period of a cheque under Negotiable Instrument Act? The maximum validity period of a cheque under the Negotiable Instrument Act is 3 months. After 3 months, a cheque becomes a stale cheque and you cannot encash it. Okay. Who is a holder in due course? For example, A writes a cheque to B, right? And B gave that cheque to C for a consideration. C gave that cheque to D. So C was a holder in due course, let's say for a period of 5 or 6 days, during which the C holds the cheque. He remains the holder in due course, right? So who is a holder in due course? So who's the holder in due course? Holder in due course is a person who obtains the instrument before its maturity for consideration, right? So if the person C, he is holding a cheque for a consideration, right? For a consideration, he provided some services. That is why he's holding that particular cheque. So for some consideration, and he is first of all holding that particular cheque before its maturity. So there are three conditions. First one is he is the holder, right? Holder of that instrument. Second one is he is holding that particular cheque before its maturity. And third one is for consideration, for some services or goods provided, and he is in good faith. His intentions were honest. So these are the conditions. Okay. According to section 138 of Negotiable Instruments Act, it deals with dishonour of the cheque due to insufficient of funds, right? A cheque is considered as stale after how many months? After 3 months. It's a repeated question. Who can cross a cheque? Drawer or the holder? The person who is writing the cheque or the holder? A is giving cheque to B. B is giving the cheque to C, right? So B can actually, cross a cheque. He can give conditions. Which of the following is true about a bearer cheque? So a bearer cheque in which no name is mentioned, it is payable to any person holding the cheque, right? So a bearer cheque is a cheque which is payable to any person who's holding the cheque. What does not negotiable crossing imply? the transferee cannot have a better title than the transferor. Okay. So not negotiable means the A gave the check to B, so B cannot further negotiate it to any other person, right? So the transferee cannot have a better title than the transferor. Okay. A promissory note must contain an unconditional promise to pay. So promissory note, it is an unconditional promise to pay. There should be no condition attached. In case of dishonour of the check, the complaint must be filed within how many days from the expiry of 15 days of notice period. So after the 15 days of notice period, within 30 days, the complaint can be filed. So if, let's say, Ashu Watches gave you a check for some consideration, right? And the check actually bounced. So after 15 days notice period, you have 30 days to file a case under section 138 after issuing a notice. So what you can do is, as a person, you can give a notice. You need to give a notice to Ashu Watches that, sir, you gave me this particular check number is whatever, right? This is a check number, this is the amount, but the check actually bounced. So I request you to repay the money, right, in due course, and you give a 15 days notice to Ashu Watches, right? So if you do not get a satisfactory reply within 15 days, if you do not get the money within 15 days, then you got 30 days to file a case against Ashu Watches, right? The presumption under section 139 of Negotiable Instruments Act is in favor of the holder. So the section 139 presumes that the holder received the check for a discharge of a debt or the liability, right? So who's going to prove? So for example, B is holding a check. B has got a check which states that A gave him a check of rupees 5 lakh, rupees 5 lakhs, and the maturity date is mentioned, right? So in case A says that this particular 5 lakh rupee check that the B has, I mean, it is fake or whatever, he says there is no consideration involved, or the B got the check by fraud. So section 139 presumes that the holder B received the check for the discharge of debt or liability. So our law, according to section 139, it assumes that B is right, right? B is right, B is correct. A needs to prove why his check, his signed check is with B, right? A needs to prove it. Which section defines a check? Section 6 defines the check. Section 6 of Negotiable Instruments Act, obviously. Who is a drawee in case of a check? So a drawer is, is writing a check. The drawee in case of a check is the bank. It's always the bank. All these questions are very, very important for your exam. So the bank on which the check is drawn is the drawee in case of a check. Which of the following is not a feature of a negotiable instrument? It can be physical or it can be digital. So that's, this is not a feature, right? Title can be passed by delivery, right? It is freely transferable in certain cases, right to sue in one's own name. These are the features, but it can be digital in nature. What is the punishment under section 138 for dishonour of the check? There can be imprisonment of 2 years or fine or both. And that's, I guess, all for today, students. I hope you like today's questions that I have shared for SBI CBO 2025 exam. We have done proper research for SBI CBO 2025. Link to join our course is available in the description. Our WhatsApp number is 906720100. This is our WhatsApp number where you can ask your doubts and we are going to answer your doubts. So list of our successful students, all these students that took our courses in the past and they cracked their respective exams, and I'm really happy for them. And you can be one of them in the future, and yes, you will be one of them in the future. And that's, I guess, all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye. Write us a review on Google Play. This is our mobile app, Bank Exams Today. Write us a 5-star review. That's really important for us. And that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. 9067201000. This is my WhatsApp number. Subscribe the channel and like this video. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye-bye.